The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Hamright podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Hamright podcast with your boy C-Ham, aka Cal L, with my brother by my side.
D-Ham, aka Hammer, because, boy, we too legit to quit around this bitch.
Too legit to quit, man.
What's good with you, bro?
Hey, man, everything's everything, man. I feel like we ain't been in the lab in a minute, man. I know it's just been last week, man.
Well, you know, that you was coast to coasting around here with these freaking flyer miles and, you know.
Jet set, man. Good segue there, though, man. I want to send some shots out to my baby girl, Destiny, and her husband, her new husband, Jared. Congratulations on the nuptials. It was a beautiful ceremony out there in Vegas. I'm so glad that I was able to be a part of it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to y'all, and here's to a very bright future for you both, man. What's been good with you, man?
Oh, man, you know me, same old, can't complain, you know, maintaining, not complaining, trying to keep it straight in the road, stay grinding, stay shining, you know, all the way to the top where we belong. You know what I'm talking about?
Normal D-Ham stuff, dog.
Yeah, normal D-Ham shit. But, boy, let me talk about what ain't been normal. The craziness that's been going on in Florida this week. It seems like every time we turn around and turn on the news, some crazy crime that took place where somebody or multiple people done got shot. Speaking of which, Sunday, Julio Fulio, Duval rapper,
little young cat,
celebrating his birthday right here in Tampa in Hillsborough County. Had his party at the Airbnb. Police shut it down because there was too many people there. Dropped his location. Hey, we finna move it to the Holiday Inn. They tore his car up, lit it up. Boy, that thing sounded like a movie.
Man, you sent me that audio, dog, and I was like, man, is this, like you said, is this a movie or something, man? Because they fired him up.
Him and 3 other occupants. Unfortunately, he died. Other 3 people in the hospital with injuries. Remember when we interviewed G-Dep last month and we was talking about, you know, rappers nowadays with the security and the safety concerns and whatnot? What's going on is, allegedly, he's the head of a gang. It's another Duval rapper, Young and Ace. They're supposed to be rivals. He's supposed to be the head of alleged gang. And, you know, they dropping mixtapes and songs about dead ops and family members that got killed and whatnot, allegedly. You can't, these young cats nowadays, they follow a whole different set of rules.
No rules.
Oh, of course.
They have no rules, dog.
Like, it's total disrespect when you sitting here and making diss songs about dead people or defecating or doing awful shit to their graves or their resting places or talking about their mamas or shooting up mamas' houses and stuff. It's just, rules and regulations are just totally different for this generation.
Man, you sent me that video and I watched it, man. I thought he was paying homage to his dead homies or whatever, man. And really, he was, man.
Those were dead ops.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I was like, oh my gosh, man. That's some craziness, dog, man. So, all right. So, you know, like you said.
All that money to be made out there. Get that money.
Really. It's too much to be made to be killing each other.
Going back and forth in this day and age with technology. It might seem like you're going to get away with it, but at the end of the day, is it really worth it? All this money out here y'all getting?
Yeah, it's senseless, man. And they're snitching on themselves.
Yeah, and then to go make a song and raps about it. But then at the same time, hey, I get it. Because, you know, if you kill a family member or a loved one, and then you make a song about it, people going to feel some type of way about it.
Indeed. And obviously they felt pretty bad about it and they lit him up, dog.
Man, condolences to everybody involved, the families involved, also all the lives that's been lost on both sides with, you know, the alleged gang war and whatnot. End of the day, get that money.
Indeed.
Put the guns down, get your bread up, you know.
And y'all can take that as a public service announcement. Stop all the senseless killing, man. So, all right, man. So let's move on to another gang, BMF. So 50 finds himself in our news again, man. 50's so beautiful in everything
man, 50,
do, dog.
50, we some of your biggest supporters. You got a whole heap on because you got 34 shows on 11 networks.
Yeah, man. Geez.
Man, just put us in BMF, Kanan, one of the powers, something.
Something, man. I guarantee you we'll take it to the next level.
And we won't be ungrateful and disrespectful like Southwest T was.
Man, so let me tell the people what Southwest T did,
Of
man.
BMF fame.
Yeah, so 50 Cent took the Instagram to speak out against BMS Southwest T. You know, anybody who knows BMF knows that Southwest T is one of the founding members. So Southwest T posted a picture with Kenneth Supreme McGriff's son. So Supreme allegedly was set up 50 to be killed.
Right. That's one of 50's arch nemesis.
Right. So and from what I seen, man, he posing with his son, and yes, his son had a picture of Meech on his shirt and a picture of his dad talking about, living legends and everything like that, man. But I don't know what he expected to get from this, man.
You taking pictures with my op's son.
Right.
My arch nemesis son.
Right. When I'm feeding you.
Like, I'm looking out for you and your family. Y'all make Southwest T like executive producer on BMF.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving, like 50 said in the thing, I'm providing millions for your family. And this what you do? Bet. Next time Star is talking about canceling y'all, I'm just gonna sit back and fold my arms and just let them cancel y'all. I ain't gonna speak up.
Oh man. So and speaking of which, you say he's a executive producer on that, man. Apparently he upset that he's not getting paid the same if not more than Lil Meech.
Lil Meech the star of the show.
He is the star of
the show. Like Tony Yayo said, shout out to Yayo.
Yeah.
Always give beautiful interviews. Yeah. Always keep it real. Like Yayo said. 50 loyal to Dre and Eminem because they changed his life and gave him millions. Same thing with 50. He loyal to 50. You mess with 50, you getting millions. You gonna eat. 50 make sure everybody eat, everybody good.
He do.
That's just the type of dude 50 is. If he mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Be loyal to who put money in your pocket.
Yeah, taking care of you, your family, generationally.
It's boy, loyalty, But at the same time, Southwest T probably feel like, hey, I'm Southwest T from BML. I can take a picture with whoever I want to. But at the end of the day, that boy 50 making moves, and 50 could have did a BML show without y'all consent.
Yeah. Yeah, because there are plenty of documentaries out there that came out without.
Man, shout out to that boy 50. You that dude. That's why you got Hustler of the Year last year at your Handwrite Awards. 50 be on this business, man. 50 a stand-up dude.
Indeed, man. Indeed. Well, speaking of giving up millions, man. So I know this hurt you too hard, don't it? Oh, man. So the Tiana Taylor and A-Man Schubert. So after being separated in 2023, the divorce is now finally final. So the former Cleveland Cavalier and current star of The Chi was ordered to pay $8,000 a month in child support and pay private school tuition for 2 kids.
That's not even the worst of it, bro.
But wait, there's more. Like you said, he's also ordered to pay a one-time 7-figure payment.
Millions.
Yes. Give up ownership of 4 houses totaling over $10 million, a $300,000 Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus.
Wow. She keep all 100% of her businesses and her assets.
Mine.
What did he have? A public defender as a lawyer?
You said earlier, man. I don't know what he had, man. Maybe he just went in there and said, you know what? I just want to be done with you. Whatever you want to take, go ahead.
Man, that boy don't play basketball no more. He ain't played in years.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The burn rate of his money gonna go pretty fast if he ain't got.
That's how they do. That's why you need a prenuptial agreement. Period. Point blank. She ain't shot not nail free throw. She ain't dunked not nail ball. They went to nail practice. Like, come on, man. That's why you need a prenuptial agreement.
Even with that, she took him for all this, man, and she has a pretty decent career, right?
She got a great career.
Yeah.
She putting out music. She stay in movies. Like, come on, man. Boy, the court system flaw, and boy, no matter what you do, how good you take care of, boy, hell had no fear like a woman scorned, boy.
Indeed, man. You said it best, but I still throw this shout out to her right here.
Tell you something, you vicious ass piece of jelly.
And those are closing remarks we'll give to her, man. All right, man. So moving on, man. So we brought some Chris Brown news into the picture last week, man. And Chris Brown finally came out and responded to those photos that went viral, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Chris Brown said that they are lifetime memories and he has the coolest fans on the planet. They paid $1,000 for a VIP experience, so I'm gonna go all out for my fans, man.
Right.
Shout out to Chris Brown for doing that, man.
Hey, Team Light Skin all day.
Of course, you'll sign
He
on
gonna
to
take
that,
care of
man.
his fans, like he said. He'd sit there and talk. The $1,000 got them a meet and greet.
Right.
5 minutes of them chopping it up, talking and
And
whatnot.
he actually talks to him.
Right.
He actually sit down and chop it up with him.
And for the few provocative pictures where it was women in his arms, jumping up in his arms and whatnot, it was many more with him just shaking hands and hugging his fans and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, they're going to put out what they want you to see and what they want you to hear. So, shout out to Chris Brizzy. Get that money. Take care of your fans.
Indeed. And still one of the best to ever do it to me, man.
They still showing us these hoes ain't loyal.
Man, y'all made me spit that honey jack out. All right, man. So let's move on to something a little more lighthearted, man. So Ice Cube has done an interview with Flavor Flav on Rock the Bells Radio, and he has confirmed that the final movie in the Friday series is in the works with Warner Brothers, man. Finally, it's about time.
Yeah, I mean, if they wait any long, ain't nobody gonna be left to play in the Fridays. Look how many people dead. Ezel,
Ezel,
Pops, John Witherspoon, Tiny Lister, Debo, the white boy that played in the second one, he overdosed.
Yeah,
like the list is crazy. I wonder if Chris Tucker and gonna be in it. Him and Day Day and Smokey gonna be in the same one. It's the last one, so you gotta have Money Mike on there, Cat Williams.
Man, that'll be a good one, man. If they have both of them in there, man. I think Day Day.
Who funnier?
I think Day Day. We're looking at both of them good, but I think Day Day is.
Day Day got more body of work, but Smokey in that one first Friday, he set the tone. But Day Day at the same time, he set the tone too.
Like, you want this cookie.
Both of them funny, man. So I can't sit there and distinguish, one's funnier than the other because they brought different elements. And only thing they got in common is they like to smoke. Other than that, two different comedians, two different, levels of comedy, both great.
Yeah, and it's the last one. So your Ice Cube, you heard it from us, man. The fans want everybody in there as much as you can put in there. Day Day and Chris Tucker in there. That would be awesome to see, man. So all right, man. So here we go. Let's get into some responses from last week's episode, man. We're gonna get into that, man. So I'm gonna come with the first one. This is in response to a man canceling his engagement because of what we brought y'all last week about Chris Brown. So this one comes from Shanda. Shout out to Shanda. You are a loyal listener and fan, and we really appreciate you. So I feel you get one free pass, and with that I mean, if you have the opportunity to be with a celebrity, whether it be just to take a risky pick or having sex, damn Shanda, it don't count as cheating. It's a celebrity. If my man had Ashanti in front of him and he didn't try, I would wonder if he had some sugar in his tank.
I
don't know how to respond to that, man.
Just because you're a celebrity, you get a free pass to get that coochie up and explain that duty.
You think about it, Shandy. You one great episode or whatever away from being a celebrity yourself. So, or maybe not. I don't know, but think about it, man. What's the difference between a quote unquote celebrity and you?
I don't know, bro, but like I said, I can understand a provocative pick or whatnot. I said that last week. That's like you take a picture with Megan Thee Stallion, expect for her to bend over, grab them ankles, or it'd be a provocative pick. The free pass for having sex.
Yeah, I can't co-sign on that. Yeah,
homeboy Yulene said Chris Brown was on that Melvin from Baby Boy. Take it. He proved, like his song said, them girls ain't loyal. Speaking of Yulene had a response for our corner question last week. Should she stay or should she go? Where the baby daddy left the mother and the kids because he was unhappy. But then once she got with a good man and she was happy, he wanted to come back and want them to be a family again.
Right.
Yulene said the ex obviously doesn't feel the same as the woman. Men normally don't break things off. She should stay with the man she's with. The grass obviously wasn't greener for what old boy thought it was.
Same advice we gave.
Yeah, truth be told.
Advice we gave. So
you guys got any responses or you guys got any corner questions or any write-ins, hit us up at yourhandwrightpodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up at Your Hand Right Podcast on Facebook, Your Hand Right Podcast on Instagram, your Handwrite Podcast on TikTok, your Handwrite Podcast on Spotify,
Apple Podcast,
anywhere podcast pretty much can be listened to, download it. We there. iHeartRadio, Google Music. Like I said, you name it, we there. We out here.
Indeed. Out here, dog. Out here. All right, man. So let's move on to this next segment here when we added in the craziest things seen on social media this week.
Oh, man.
It don't get no crazier than this, dog.
Despicable.
Man. So a wealthy white Charleston, West Virginia couple adopted black children as slaves. And I'm going to go ahead and name them. Jean K. Whitefeather and Donald Red Lance forced their adopted black children to work as slaves. The children were targeted for their race, obviously. The couple was arrested after a wellness check showed the children and their ages. Here's the age range from 6, 9, 11, 14, and 16 were sleeping in a locked barn and living in deplorable conditions, dog.
Chained, and the only forms of bathroom was a porta potty.
Ridiculous. So basically now the couple faces charges of human trafficking of minor child, use of minor children for forced labor, and neglect, creating substantial risk of serious bodily injury or death.
What's crazy is how it is 2024 and it's different rules that applies to white people compared to other minorities, black people, brown people, and everybody in between. Their first bond was like $100,000. You got 5 kids chained in a barn with no circulation, no running water, and they don't even go to school. You use them for labor for your farm, and you get a cheap bond. They made it, but once the charges started mounting, another judge came in and revoked that bond. It was like, no, this bond, we need to up it. You guys don't even need to be free. So he revoked the bond. This is crazy, man. And these are kids.
Yeah.
Thank God for that wellness check. Because had it not been that wellness check, here's the thing. How long did it occur? Because this went on for a couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, they was doing it in another state and then left and went to West Virginia, you know.
So they have a history of human trafficking and using black kids as slaves and free service.
Well, it ain't going to be good.
Make America great again, though, huh?
Man, you almost made me say something there, boy. Dog. Oh man. All right. So again, y'all can hit us up with some of the craziest things you've seen on the internet and let us know what you think about this. We'll shout you out on the next episode. All right, man. So let's move on to your top 5 for this week, dog. What you got for us?
Oh man, my top 5 this week is top 5 inspirational songs.
What you was feeling when you came up with this?
I'm just thinking, listening to things, and you never know where my mind be at. Boy.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I asked, where was your mind at?
It was somewhere where, bro.
All right, I'm gonna lean in because I know you probably got some other good ones, man. All right, man. So my top 5, and this is in no particular order. I'm gonna start out with "A Change Is Gonna Come" from Sam Cooke.
Great song.
Yep, it is, man. So y'all little young cats out there listening to this right now, y'all make sure y'all listen to that because you probably ain't never heard it before.
I was born on a river.
Yep, there it is, man. Well, you hit that note down.
Well, me.
All right, man. So here's another one, man. These 3 words by Stevie Wonder. When was the last time that you heard them say? I ain't gonna blow for y'all, but
don't serenade them, bro.
Yeah, man. That's another one, man. That inspires me. Optimistic. I remember the last time I played that, man. We was on one of our sibling outing. We was in the car. And Mag was like, not that sounds of blackness. Oh man, yeah. So
I thought it was Kirk Franklin.
No, man. So Sounds of Blackness. Tevin Campbell, Tomorrow.
That's a great song, bro.
That is, man. I like that song, man. And this is my favorite song in the world. You know, so we're up on the game show and they asked what my favorite song.
I already know.
It is right here. Happy Feelings.
Happy Feelings.
Happy Feelings. Frankie Beverly and Maze. So those are and Maze is on his little last tour or whatever. So if y'all get a chance, check him out. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. I don't know how many more days he got left in it because I didn't see.
He pushing 80.
Yeah, he pushing.
And he been at it. He been pushing and looking 80 for 30, 40 years now. So
indeed, with that same white cap on.
Right.
All right, man. So,
boy, you crazy.
So those are my top 5, man. What you got for us, dog?
I just got, a few.
Yeah, let me turn your way, man.
All right. So this is my honorable mention. You Raise Me Up by that boy Josh Groban. You raise me up.
You was on something different this week, dog. Is it?
That's my honorable mention. My number 5 is that never would have made it. That Marvin Sapp.
You throwing spirituals in there. Okay.
You know, that's that. No More Pain, Tupac.
Oh man.
Boy, it's just something about that No More Pain, boy. Like every verse just hit something different. And boy, when I got to get my mind right, I need to take care of some business. That No More Pain hit hard. Speaking of hitting hard, it's a song called Fabulous and Jeremiah called My Time. Boy, I used to listen to that thing every morning before I leave for work or whatever I had running. My time, boy. It is my time. It's always my time. It's always Hammer Clock. You know what I'm talking about?
My man.
Always Hammer Clock. This song here has a special place in my heart because, boy, when I got to get some straightening about that money, I don't care if it's professional, street shit, whatever the case may be. If I got to get my mind right and be like, hey, boy, you need to get some straightening or get this money on by any means possible. Bought My Money, Trick Daddy Dollars.
Trick Daddy Dollars is in your top 5 most inspirational songs.
Bought My Money is number 2. Bought My Money. That's the name of the song. Bought My Money. Shout out that boy TWD. Yeah. We trying to get you on the show.
Yeah, man. Trick the man. I don't care what nobody says.
And number 1, I listen to this all the time. Like when I go to the graveyard, Pop used to like listening to it because it reminded him of his granddaddy, and it just hit home and it hits my heart something serious. Dance with My Father from Luther Vandross. Like every time I listen to it, it make me think about Pop, and it just had my mind going to places that I normally don't go. So,
man, yeah. that's a good top 5, dog.
Yeah, that's mine.
That's a good top 5, man. Some of those is actually surprises to me, man. So, yeah. All right, so here it is. Y'all know how to hit us up. You can hit us up at hamright.podcast@gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast @gmail.com. You can hit us up on the Facebook. You hit us up on Instagram. You hit us up on TikTok. You hit us up on Apple. Matter of fact, you can hit us up wherever podcasts are available and let us know what your top 5 inspirational songs are, and we'll shout y'all out on the next episode, man. Good one, man. Good one, man. All right, man. So what you got for?
All right. So my could you this week is, could you hide someone on the run from the law?
You went from inspirational songs to hide. Okay, I'll lean in on that one, man. Could I hide someone from the law? Could I hide you from the law? Absolutely. Absolutely. Just some, whatever Joe out there or Jane or whatever. In my D-Ham voice, me. No. Nah, you ain't gonna bring that foolishness to my house.
You ain't lying, boy.
You ain't gonna bring that foolishness to my house. So, and especially and it also depends on what they running from. If you messing with Lil Churn or anything like that, man, I definitely ain't finna hide you. You gonna get what you can get.
That's my point exactly, bro. Everything you saying, that's me all day. Depending on who it is and what it's for.
Yeah.
You done did some foul shit. Like you done did something to some kids. You done took some coochie. You done did some real foul shit. No. Depending on who you is, hey, yeah. Boy, it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Come on. We'll figure this out. I got to drop you off. I need to give you some cash. I need to hide you out in the attic.
It's a lay under this blanket while I transport you.
Like I said, depending on what it is and who it is. Like, that's the big factor with me.
Yeah.
But, hey, one thing about it, don't nobody do my job for me. I ain't finna do the police job for them.
Absolutely. There you go, man. Well, damn, dog. Like I said, you went from inspirational songs to hiding and running from the law, So again, just like the top 5, y'all know how to hit us up. Hit us up and let us know. Could you for this week? Could you hide someone on the run from the law? Be explicit with it too. We kind of like to read those things, man. All right, man. So what it's time for, Doubt?
Let's take that ride around the.
Let's hit it, man. Matter of fact, hit it one more time.
On that.
There it is, man. Let's go to the corner, man. So. This week's corner episode comes from Patiently Waiting. Okay, and it reads, I was a little reluctant to write in until I heard the responses y'all gave to last week's write-in.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
What's up?
Shout out to everybody who commented about last week's response saying we gave great advice and it was some real advice and they appreciate that we kept it 100. That's what we do here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, you're going to get it just straight with no chaser.
Blood roll.
Straight with
off
no
the
chaser.
block.
Yep. And
no cut.
We don't know you except from the write-in and everything like that. So we're going to give it to you honest and from the heart. So, well, at least from me.
I just wanted to say that though, bro.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. I was a little reluctant to write in until I heard the responses y'all gave in last week's write-in. I didn't hear any judgment, and that's exactly what I need right now. I married a man who was several years older than me. I'm 40 and he was 55. I say was because he passed away suddenly from complications from a blood clot. Wow, sorry to hear that. It's been about 4 months since, and I was approached by a man in church for a date. I said no in the church though.
That boy trying to pimp in the name of the Lord.
I said no because I didn't want to be looked at funny by the church, by other church members. But really, I wanted to say yes. I do miss my husband, but I don't think I should put my life on hold because of it. What advice would you give to someone in my situation? How long is long enough? Thank you both for providing a space where people can get honest opinions without being judged. Just like you said, dog. Blessings to you both. Patiently Waiting.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Well, you could tell she a church lady.
Yeah. She do blessings at it, and we receive all of them.
And thank you.
We receive all the blessings.
Thank you so much. Thank you for listening, because I know there's some shit come out of our mouths, especially mine, that make you want to be like, oh, these some heathens. But go ahead, bro. You want me to go first? You want to go first?
You go first, man. You go first.
Well, first of all, patiently waiting. Sorry for your loss. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the accolades. We try our best to give good advice, real advice from stuff that we've lived through or been through or what we think. We honest. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm a true Scorpio, so I have no choice to be. You might not like what we say, but it's always the truth.
Indeed.
With that being said, you have to live your life like you want to and as you feel like you should. You say the man asked you out at church, but you wanted to say yes, but you was worried about the church people. Since it's in church and it's church people, you should know this better than anybody, as should they. They hated and talked about Jesus. So if they did that to him, what you think they're going to do to you? Or anybody else for that matter? That's what people do. You can't live your life worrying about what other people are going to say or do.
Right.
Stop worrying about chasing after people's likeness or their confirmation or their accolades or attaboys. Chase your dreams. Chase what you want out of life. If you want to go out with that man, say yes. Or if you want to go out with another man that you feel like, hey, he's worthy of your time and for your attention, say yes. Your husband's dead. You're not. You have a life to live. And with that big age gap, it had to be in somebody's mind that, hey, it's going to come a time and point, a possibility I might outlive him. And you did. So live your life. There's no shame in that. And the hell with what people say. Because one thing I know, church people are some of the biggest hypocrites there is in the world. Period, point blank. So the hell with what they say. Live your life. Be happy. Sounds like you're a good woman because you took care of your husband and you did your part. Till death do us part. You did that. Death did y'all part. Continue to live your life. Go out on dates. Find you another man. Be happy. Thank you for listening. D-Ham-I.
Man, that last statement was profound there. Like you said, till death do you part. Death did y'all part. You know? So you did everything you were supposed to do. So to get to your question, how long is long enough? I think to each his own. You know, you said yourself you miss your husband and everything like that, and I understand, but life is for the living. You know, so if you wanted to say yes to that man, like my brother said, then you should have said yes to the man, regardless of what the church people may think or say. You could be a year and a half down the road, and those same church people gonna be like, you know, He only been gone a year and a half, you know. Not to mention, I'm sure none of them church people pay your bills or, make sure you have food on your table or anything like that. You have to live your life for you. And I can't say what your husband would have thought. I can only assume because I would be the same way. You know, you have to move on. You have to live your life. You don't have to sit in the sorrow of me being gone. I know you'll remember me and everything like that, but you don't need to sit in the sorrow of me being gone. So to answer your question again, how long is long enough? If you wanted to say yes, then obviously it's long enough for you at that point. Go back and tell that man yes and enjoy your date. That's my advice that I would give her.
And if the church going people come at you, tell them in the name of Jesus, you're going to baptize them with her.
You gonna lay hands on them?
Blessed be thy name.
Oh man, so you've been listening long enough to know we are gonna add some comedic value to it at the end of it anyway. But the advice we gave you is some
live your life patiently waiting.
Indeed.
You did right by your husband. You don't have no guilt or no ill will or no shame. The hell with them people. Like I said, they talked about Jesus. So yeah, you can't please everybody. Worry about pleasing yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Good advice, dog.
Hey, same to you, bro.
Good advice.
As always, we appreciate y'all taking time out y'all busy schedules, week in and week out, to listen to us and support us.
Mm-hmm.
Understand this. You don't owe nobody nothing. You owe it to yourself everything. At the end of the day, you only got one life to live and you only got one person to make happy. Yourself. Because if you ain't right, you can't make nobody else happy.
Absolutely.
We all got the same 24 hours. Do something with it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Stay grinding. Stay shining. Stay blessed. We're going to get up.
Indeed. And in the words of my man, Stevie Wonder, hate knows love's the cure. So y'all stop hating out there and y'all get to loving. You're ham right. We out.
Like and subscribe.
Indeed. Like and subscribe. Man.
Love you, boy.
Love you too, man. Good up, dog. Good up.